Hello, and welcome to today's subscriber contract, Hitman Hattrick Sapienza, set in Sapienza and supplied to us today by Paul Anderson, 37. So moving on to our briefing, short and sweet, 47 wants a hat trick. And moving on to our targets, and today we have 3 of them, along with no objectives. So for today's challenge, we'll be starting at the default location. We're going to be bringing with us a fiber wire, a vial of lethal poison, and a silenced pistol. So right from the start and off the bat, we're going to put down that rather riveting newspaper article, and we're going to make our way around to the rear of the town hall building, and down in the basement area we should encounter a kitchen assistant who is currently on a cigarette break. You really should put that out, mate. It's not good for your health. Trust me, I know. Thank you very much there, sir. So once the kitchen assistant makes his way back inside, we're going to follow him at a close distance. We're going to close the door behind us, and we're going to render him unconscious. We're then going to take the outfit that he is wearing, and we can now return back to the ice cream parlor area where our first target is located, and that would be Dr. Lafayette. So we're just going to quickly trigger his routine. So once Dr. Lafayette starts talking on the phone, we can then approach his table. We're going to add our lethal poison to his cup of coffee, and we're going to then move on to our next target, who is located in the Caruso Villa. So we need to make our way up and into the Caruso Villa, and the quickest way I can think of would probably be through the front gates. But it is a little bit risky, as we will have to go through a frisk zone, and we are armed. So we're going to go in through the ICA safe house, and this will bring us to the kitchen building of the Caruso Villa. So we're just going to go through the rear of the ICA safe house, across the roof, and scoot along the ledge and into the Caruso Villa pantry. And then from here we're going to make our way straight over to the observatory building, and our target should already be inside. And we do need to avoid one camera and a locked door, so we're going to go in through Francesca's bathroom window. And just as we arrive here, we're going to select our fiber wire, and also at the same time that we pounce on this gentleman, Dr. Lafayette should be just sampling his poisoned coffee. So we are getting 2 for 1. So as you can see, these both happen at the exact same moment. So we're just going to drag our new friend here into Francesca's bedroom. There is a crate provided, but we don't actually need to use it. What we do need is the guard's outfit, and once we have that, we can then move on to our final target, who is located in the security office up on the top floor of the villa. So we're going to make our way up the observatory stairs and across the roof, and we're going to cut through the attic area. Now, I did try going through the building itself, bringing a lockpick with me, but there's too many enforcers to avoid. Really, going across and over via the attic is probably the faster option. So once we get out the other side of the attic and we head down the stairs, our target, luckily enough, has just moved into the ideal position, so we can drop him with a bullet to the head. While we're here, I'm going to take care of the surveillance system, which will just save us a few seconds on our return trip. So with all of our targets now dealt with, all that's left for us to do is to make good our escape, and unfortunately there are no exits relatively close by. I believe the nearest available safe exit will be the VW Beetle exit out the front of the Caruso Villa. So we're going to head that way, which is why we took out the surveillance system, just to mean we can avoid a few cameras along the way. So there we go, one more subscriber contract taken care of, and once we get out of Sapienza we will get confirmation all of our targets have been eliminated according to plan. We had no objectives to worry about, and in turn that will gain us a silent assassin rating. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.